Aries. Aries symbol with Saturn now direct in your solar 11th house, you're in better shape for meeting responsibilities, dear Aries. This situation will improve even further after the 18th when Jupiter turns direct in the same area of your solar chart. It's important to look for ways to simplify or cut back, even if this is not the easiest choice. Today, you're bringing a stronger sense of self to a one-to-one interaction, and this works well for you. Debates are possible, or there can be quite a bit going on with ideas and beliefs now, but hopefully, this serves to stimulate rather than frustrate you. Your relationships can feel competitive now. Also today, you're more resourceful and courageous about using your talents and making them work for you. Your instincts for building and developing current projects are reliable and strong. Taurus. Taurus symbol with Saturn now direct in your solar 10th house, dear Taurus, you bring more confidence to your work or feel more capable of handling your responsibilities and taking the lead. If a business venture or life path seems to have blocked up in recent months, you are now turning a corner. However, today's energies feel a little indirect. You can become all wound up over minor problems and details. It's possible that your impatience with them can work in your favor if it motivates you to fix things. Reviving an old project in a brand new way or reorganizing some area of your life can be especially successful right now, and doing so can be very rewarding. Gemini. Gemini symbol with Saturn now direct in your solar 9th house, dear Gemini, it's a good time to work on bringing expectations down to earth. Reminders that you should be paying attention to the realities of a situation can figure strongly, but don't let a small reality check discourage you. Self-improvement endeavors can be in focus and successful as you go forward. Slowly but surely, you find new reasons to be optimistic about where you're heading. Jupiter turning direct on the 18th in the same area of your solar chart can further improve matters. Today, you can be excited about an idea or possibility. The energy with you now is progressive and fresh but perhaps a little high-strung or nervous. Do watch for a tendency to poke fun, as the atmosphere is a little volatile. Cancer. Cancer symbol with Saturn now direct, dear Cancer, there could be the need to buckle down that prompts you to be more attentive or responsible. A commitment comes into stronger focus, and facing reality on a matter can put you in an empowered position. If you've procrastinated on settling your finances, you're now ready to roll up your sleeves and take them on. Especially once Jupiter turns direct in the same sector of your solar chart in a week, making positive lifestyle changes is strongly favored. Today, conversations about or with family or concerning past matters can figure strongly. You can be productive if you tame impatience. Leo. With Saturn now direct, dear Leo, there can be a reality to face or a sense of obligation that spurs you into motion. While a commitment or responsibility can hang heavy in the air, you're more willing to deal with it. You could feel that you're turning a corner in a relationship. Jupiter will turn direct in the same area of your solar chart in a week, and these things improve even further. Today's energies, on the other hand, are not as straightforward. However, it doesn't really mess with your productivity. It can be a busy day, especially mentally, and a good time to diversify and pick up new information or skills. You can be very enthusiastic now, anxious to make progress and fix problems. Virgo. With Saturn now direct, dear Virgo, more clarity comes to work, health, and wellness. Learning where you stand on a matter can be a relief and can also improve planning and decision-making. You can also find a lot of strength in the fact that you now know where you stand. The weeks ahead can be particularly active for organization and self-improvement. More structure is useful, and cutting back on certain activities can be necessary to get back on track. Jupiter will turn direct in the same area of your chart in a week, and more improvement or progress is likely. Today, it can be hard to get started along a productive path, but once you do, you can move mountains. Libra. With Saturn now direct in your solar 5th house, dear Libra, you could feel inspired to make lifestyle changes or to recommit to a project or relationship. It may be best if you aim to see the benefits of facing reality rather than nursing feelings of discouragement. Jupiter will turn direct in the same area of your solar chart next week, and until then, it's a good idea to build the momentum. You'll be busy firming things up as you advance. Today, it's easy to fall into a debate or to become worked up about an idea. While there can be some indecision or a lack of information to manage today, your desire to be productive tends to win out in the end. Scorpio. Saturn has just turned direct in your solar 4th house, dear Scorpio. Gradual improvements to family life are in store, but you're also putting in the work to make things happen. Home improvement projects can resume or pick up the pace, and relationships with family may strengthen. These things will get a further boost after the 18th when Jupiter turns direct in the same sector of your solar chart. You have a real and growing sense that things are getting better. In the months ahead, stellar energy is with you for seeing what needs to improve in your personal life, at home or within. There may be a reality to face or an obligation to fulfill now or this week, but it pushes things forward. Today, there can be a strong focus on analyzing a past or unfinished matter. Your private life may be a lot more exciting or compelling than other life departments these days. Sagittarius. With Saturn now direct in your communications sector, dear Sagittarius, you're in a high position to evaluate which of your interests, studies, and projects are genuinely worth your efforts. Facing reality is ultimately strengthening, even if it's a little uncomfortable at first. Responsibilities and duties might magnify just for now. Today, however, it's best to watch for misunderstandings with retrograde Mercury coming into awkward aspect with Uranus. Fortunately, however, you're also motivated to work through problem areas. You might also be interested in reviving an old idea and bringing it back to life in a new way. Capricorn. Saturn, your planetary ruler, is now direct, dear Capricorn, and it asks you to be responsible and mature about the areas of life it's affecting. In your case, it's your finances, resources, and talents. The rewards for doing so can be significant, although they're often deferred. Putting some uncertainty behind you can lead to better plans moving forward. Today, however, the tendency to miscalculate a few details of an endeavor is strong. Mixed or missed signals are possible. However, you can be productive, especially if reworking old ideas, projects, or plans. Setting goals can be motivating. Career planning efforts can be worthwhile now, and you're willing to put in the time to reach your goals, although it's not the most patient of days. Aquarius. With Saturn now direct in your sign, dear Aquarius, there can be a strong focus on getting organized, following the rules, and attention to practical details in the weeks ahead. Your comfort with facing reality and taking care of your responsibilities improves, leading to better decisions. Today, it's not easy to gain others' understanding. Still, you can enjoy some exciting ideas to break out of the usual routine. You seek activities that engage your mind and spirit, and reviving an old project might fit the bill. Watch for a tendency to speak before thinking and for getting a little too wound up about an opinion or belief. Pisces. With Saturn now direct, dear Pisces, if you've procrastinated on a matter, it now seems more straightforward to handle it. Jupiter will turn direct in the same sector of your solar chart on the 18th, clarifying your situation further. You're clearing the decks, and you're beginning to do so with a stronger sense of purpose. Even so, minor transits today can point to missed communications or wrong directions. Presentations or meaningful conversations should probably wait. Still, you're inclined to pour a lot of mental effort into your affairs, although not necessarily sustained effort. You can feel especially excited about an idea, and you can enjoy some breakthrough thinking.